Hi there, this is Justin with Goodland Plumbing. Today's date is Monday, December 9th, 2024. Right now it is about 11 a.m. We're here today at 1051 Via Regina. Previously, Troy was out here over the weekend to clear a mainline stoppage from an exterior cleanout located on the backhand side of the property. He stated he cleared the stoppage around 105 feet out. Customers called to report that the line had backed up after he had left, so we returned today on Monday, where we had located a cleanout a little bit closer to the stoppage inside of the hallway, just across from the guest bathroom. Here we were able to snake and clear the line with our 300 machine, clearing the stoppage around, I want to say 75 feet out from our hallway cleanout. We didn't pull anything back, and we did hit a rough section around that 75 feet out that we kind of got hung up on. After clearing the stoppage, we went ahead and set our camera down our backyard cleanout, which is going to be kind of our end of line for this cleanout accessible, just so we can record the entirety of the run. Right now we're about 133 feet out from our backyard cleanout at our city connection, which is going to be in the middle of Via Regina. We're going to be pulling back against flow towards our cleanout. So this section of the line is clay. Pretty much pulling straight back from the middle of Via Regina towards the property. Right here, about 110 feet out, we're probably going to be coming up towards the sidewalk and then pulling back underneath our little retaining wall. And pulling back here, so right here we're coming around a small turn, kind of at the bottom of this retaining wall at the edge of property. Right here, about 90 to 91 feet out, we're coming through our clay to ABS transition. Right here, there is a little hiccup in the pipe. As you can see, we kind of got snagged right there. It's hard to say what that is at the bottom of the pipe. I can't tell if it is a little bit of ABS coming up or what, but that is causing a little hiccup right there. This is possibly a zone where stuff could be getting hung up on, like toilet paper, stuff along that nature. But this is going to be kind of right after the retaining wall on the property side of it, underneath a little green bush. Do you also see something right here about 90 feet out tying in? This is possible an old clean out. Like I said, this zone is right there underneath that green plant at the edge of property. Pulling back through this section of ABS, we're coming through the front yard at a slight angle towards the house. believe that's this section right here. Section right here about 84 feet out. Looks like we might have some other tie-in. This could possibly be a change what was used for a change in direction. But I believe right here we are starting a dive. Just because in the front yard we do get a pretty good change in depth. Come through those fittings. Pulling back here to around 77, 78 feet out, we're going to be coming through another 45-degree fitting, and then we're going to be pulling back into a sag in the pipe. I do have the camera guard on, so this is going to be a pretty substantial sag engulfing more than 50% of the pipe. I believe this one actually might be 100% of the pipe, just because you'll see on the backside where we pull through it. But this is a problem zone, which is going to be kind of located right in the front yard underneath the fake grass area. Here, 75 feet out, we're completely submerged. And then right here, it's kind of hard to get a good visual just because there's a little bit of water on the camera, but right here about 68 feet out, we're coming out of that sag. You can see this section of the pipe, we got a little bit of scale buildup. Then here, around 64 feet out, we're going to be pulling back into a second sag. This section of the line, we're going to be pulling back through the second sag around 61 feet out. Well, this section of the line, like I said, is going to be running kind of parallel along the house, kind of in between the fake grass and the stone walkway. Around 58 feet out, we're pulling out of that sag. This section of the pipe pretty much runs along the house, along the house's little stone walkway towards the steps, coming from the driveway towards the steps. And then right here, about 43 feet out, pretty much directly underneath the first step, we're pulling back through, I believe, like a hard 90 fitting. It's hard to say exactly though. You can see right here, 43 feet out, something on the right hand side coming through there. I don't know if it is possibly capped on that right hand side or maybe an old abandoned cleanout, but there's not really anything further to the right hand side of the property that would be tying in here. But from here, we're going to be pulling pretty much straight back towards our cleanout. Kind of hard to see right here. We're about 37 feet out. We're going to have our hall, bathroom, lab, sink tie-in right there at the top of the pipe. And then immediately after that, there is a small offset in the pipe, as you can see right there, around 36 feet out. Then pulling back through this section of ABS, like I said, we pretty much pull straight back through the restroom. should be coming up on the toilet here. Right here, about 27 feet out, we have that hall bathroom toilet tie-in. And then this section's coming through the hallway underneath the closet. And then right here, about 20 feet out, 21 feet out, we're going to have our hallway closet clean out / upstairs tie-in. And then from here, we pull straight back through the living room. Right here, around 11 feet out, we have our kitchen sink tie-in. And then from the kitchen, we pull straight back. Here we're coming up and out of our clean out. So here's our clean out next to the sliding glass door just at the back hand side of the property. But that is going to be the end of today's recording.